Tom, I admire and really believe in what you are doing. And like we were just talking a few minutes ago, there is nothing that America cannot do. And it's just a matter of focus and prioritizing. And if we really set our mind to it, I guarantee you, I was joking about that, if they put a blockade for 6 months for the oil, I assure you that 6 months later, they can keep that blockade forever. Nobody will need it. We will develop something to replace it. And there are lots of resources here, lots of opportunities, and people are not just, those people I do not know, maybe they're oil companies or the government focus or private industry. We just haven't really put our mind to it. The day we do, there are lots of resources that can be tapped into.
Well, let me ask you one more quick question. You spent 2 years in Saudi Arabia, and we hear a lot about we're a country that's dependent on countries like Saudi Arabia for oil right now. What was your experience there, and what are your views on our becoming independent from regimes like Saudi Arabia?
Well, I was there in '78 and '79, and my experience was that those are the people who received this resource without making any effort, and they didn't work for it, and Americans developed their country. Aramco and Bechtel built that country what it is today. And this is a resource that will be depleted, will be gone, and something that they have not earned, they have not worked for it, will not last forever either. And they don't have any other alternate businesses that they can get into, or they have prepared themselves. And you may not like it, but my personal experience was they're the laziest people. Because it's natural, I will be the laziest person too. If you make me 50% partner and you're the one who's working around the clock, and I just happen to be a Saudi, and then you become a partner. They had I don't know if the laws have changed. When I was there, you could not operate a company in Saudi Arabia till you have a Saudi partner. So you need to have somebody for namesake, and he gets all the share of it also. And so the real people who built that country were the Americans or French or the German companies that were there. And I've never seen any, at that time, things may have changed now, never saw any Saudi running a company. Only time we needed Saudi was because they keep the possession of your passport, and when you need to leave the country, you need your Saudi sponsor to go and pick up your passport or get the visa done. That's the only role I felt they were playing, or getting the profits. But the real work, the country was built by Americans, and everywhere. And that the resource that they have now will not last forever.
So it's time for us to move on.
Well, absolutely, absolutely. I think, I keep repeating myself, it's just focus, prioritizing, and America can do it. You find anybody who feels that we have to be so dependent on them. Majority of the people want not Iran or Kuwait or Saudi Arabia dictate the terms to us.